No, it's good. It's good.
Yeah, the coffee's in.
I just want to reiterate how bad I am at art. What are you saying, coffee? This is tea.
No, I said tea. I thought you wanted tea. Welcome. I don't know why I went for
Drawing with my.
This is Draw With Me, featuring Declan, who you probably know.
Don't know if they do. My hair's a bit long.
Yeah, there we go.
Don't want tea without milk.
Whoa.
We forgot teaspoons.
Have we? We just have to use a pencil.
Yeah, we have to use a pencil then.
So today well, the thing is, we're drawing abstract stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I want you to get a flag.
That's all I can draw.
What flag?
Probably the Irish one, though, me.
No, we're doing. Make this like.
Thanks,
I
man.
swear that's like a bit like.
Isn't it lead? Which is like extremely poisonous, or was that a few years ago? That's grand, don't worry about it. I'll put it out to the flavour.
I reckon let's make this one abstract as possible, and then that's it. Then we'll call it a day.
That's all we got. Abstract as possible.
Yeah.
I love what your mug is trying to say to the camera.
I think make this as abstract as possible. Simple as that. Then we start it. All right, let's go. Let's go. Do you know what you're making already? Do you know what you're drawing?
No, I don't. I don't even know what abstract. I know abstract means different, but weird and whatever. Out the usual.
Alright, let's give this a go. So, what have you been up to recently?
I've got into university.
Oh, you're going to university?
Well, you know that.
I do know that because
You're going to university as well.
yeah. Well,
Where are you going to university?
what is your worst nightmare about university? Trying to make you feel settled for it.
Having very bad flatmates. Or like people I don't get along with actually.
What do you think? Like, if you had like the worst flatmates you could possibly have, and then like you have to retaliate. So like, say they were like super messy, and then they had to go at you for being messy.
Do you know what I'm doing?
What?
I'm getting a duffel bag.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna, inside that duffel bag, get a bag which you put like sandwiches in. I'm gonna lay some human manure into said sandwich bag, twist it, put it in a duffel bag and put it in their fridge.
That's disgusting. That's your fridge as well. You share a fridge.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I didn't realise it's communist uni or something.
Yeah, but you share a fridge. You can't do that because you'll mess up all your food. Like I remember my mum telling me, like she was like, oh, don't put chicken in the bottom of the fridge because it'll make the whole.
That's right, yeah.
It'll make the whole fridge like
Sound
gone
like
off. Yeah. I don't know. But if you had like a little turf wall with your, because like at Reading Festival there was that, like you had a little fence wall with the opposite people. Like you just throw things over the fence. Yeah, you'd throw chairs over the fence. I don't know. I feel like that's a bit extreme. But like, I don't know. Do you reckon you'll start with all your flatmates if they're like annoying you?
No, I just think I'd talk to them if you want the serious answer. I reckon you'll be a nightmare to live with. I mean, you're living by yourself, aren't you?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. Well, I'll be living by myself, all alone.
Okay.
No. Obviously not. But like, it's like the place I'm living. It's like, I feel like I shouldn't be saying the place where I'm living on camera. Do you know what I mean?
Portsmouth.
No, obviously that's out there. But I'm saying, the actual blog. I don't know.
I probably wouldn't say that.
I know, like the people who watch this channel, a bit. I wouldn't trust them with that sort of information.
No, definitely not.
Because like, just get weird messages otherwise.
Well, I saw these crazy fangirls like, I love you since we released continuity pizza. It's been kind of mad.
Yeah, that's the thing is, we made that video and then we just kind of like left the YouTube channel dry.
I just think maybe we got
completely.
too big for it.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Maybe like we did venture into TikTok, and like we were causing some traction there.
Maybe too much.
I don't know though. I don't think that's completely true.
Yeah. I just think you're a nightmare. That's what you're talking about.
Like, I don't know. I feel like the world's been a bit mental the last 8 months, to be honest. So that's why I haven't been doing much.
Yeah, we've had some big things going on, to be fair.
Yeah, like, you know, Afghanistan and that. Do you know what I mean? That happened. I don't really know much about it, to be honest. I don't know why I bring that up.
We brought it up a little in the car, and it's just, for us, it's probably not. We don't really know what we're talking about. But it's quite, like, scary, nonetheless.
I don't know, do you reckon you'd be alright in Afghanistan if you were serving now? If you, like, were in the trenches?
Definitely not.
What, you reckon you'd just leave?
No, I wouldn't leave, but I just think there's better people for it than me. I like my One Direction, I like my Glee.
Your Glee?
That's right, yeah.
You've been watching Love Island?
Sorry, Michael?
You've been watching Love Island?
Yeah, I watched Love Island.
Why?
It's quite good.
Why would you say that? I don't think it's good, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie to you.
What, Love Island?
I think the premise is actually alright. Like hot people on an island, you can't really go wrong with that.
That's what we try to arrange for our next video, but apparently it's like, you have to get, what's the word now?
I don't know the word. What are you on about?
Where it's like, apparently they have to agree to come on the island with us.
What, instead of kidnapping them?
Well, that's what original plan was, but apparently you can't do that anymore. Liberal bullshit, man. Are we allowed to swear on this?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, fuck it, why not? It don't really matter. Like, I feel like the channel's been a bit manic recently. Like, I feel like we need to tone it down. That's why I went to the drawing me thing. You know, having a little tea, chilling in.
We've got a nice cup of tea.
I actually really hate people who.
It's a nice cup of tea, actually.
I really hate in movies when they eat on camera. I actually find it's really annoying, actually, to be honest.
Yeah, it's pretty gross.
Like, I don't want to see that, to be honest. I don't know why, but it's just, it freaks me out, to be honest. Like, I don't know what they're eating and all that sort of stuff. You know, how's the job going?
Good job.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's alright. It's the same old stuff, really, since you got fired from there.
Yeah, but that was unlawful, to be honest. And obviously, if they're listening, obviously you were in the wrong for that, because I wasn't even that bad. And
yeah, you were great, to be fair, man.
yeah, exactly. They just thought, oh, we need to, like, you know, this guy's too good looking, he's too famous.
Well, all the residents were kind of pining after you, really, weren't they?
Yeah, a little bit.
It was like, where's Michael gone?
Yeah, exactly. They're all like, you know, not that they would probably remember, because most of them had dementia. But
Sure.
like,
It's a good point.
I mean, like, you know, other than that though, I'm sure they miss me, to be honest. But like, it don't matter, I'm working at a pub now anyway, so.
You love it, don't you?
Nah, pub's alright. And I mean, like, I don't really want to work at, I feel like you hear some mad stories, like when you actually talk to people who worked in the bars, like, there was a guy in Wickham, and we were all talking to the bartender, and she was saying like, someone came in with a wheelchair, and just like, and he got up off his wheelchair and just shat on the wall, and he walked out.
Why?
Huh?
Why? Is it just mental?
I don't really know. I don't know the guy, to be honest. But I don't know what his motive was behind it.
I think at that rate, there's no motive. You're just a nutter.
I don't know though. There's always a cushion underneath the curtain.
You think?
100%, mate. I think that's actually like, it's true. And then, you know, as well as that, you know, you just get some mad stories, like when you hear about bar work, like people just like doing all sorts of madness. I don't know. I don't really get that out of my bar, to be honest. It's a bit dead. Like, story wise. Yeah. I'm saying you don't get mad customers at like, you know, that service station. Like, it's a bit like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, because you can't really drink too much, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. That's when people like actually just lose track, to be honest.
Are you going to work at a bar when you're at uni then, or?
No, definitely not. Bar work's just like, you know, is what it is. Nah, it's alright though. It's alright. Like, I don't know though. How's your drum going?
Pretty good.
Do you know what sort of idea you're going for?
Yeah, I'm going for a story.
A story?
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
Story
You've
through
been like bare creative then. I thought you were going for abstract. I guess it's abstract.
This is abstract because this is like a story. If you got like a microdose of LSD while you're having your cup of tea.
Is it a true story?
Based on true events. So what are you studying at uni?
Film, as you can tell, with our iPhone set up.
We've actually done this pretty like last minute. He's throwing a rugby ball around and he's like, you know what?
Why do you love mentioning that rugby is like actually the gayest sport on earth? Like it
How is
actually
rugby
is.
gay?
Bro, they literally grab each other's
Right.
asses, and it's
My
just
God.
like, what's going on, bro? Like you're literally sat there, and they're just literally they're like huddle around, let's huddle around, and then it's just like hands should be like, you know, here. Nah, not rugby. You know, boys, drop it about 4 foot. You know, they're literally four like centimeters away from cupping the balls, and for some reason that's not considered like a bit then.
It's not gay, it's brotherhood.
It's a bit gay.
Michael came to one session of rugby and he liked it, but then at the end, everyone did the squeeze and he got really concerned.
Also, the scrum makes no sense. I guarantee that has nothing to do with the sport. It's just like some don like just decided, you know, I wouldn't mind a little scrum. And it's just like, he just was like, oh fuck, how do I fit this in a sport? And then he found rugby.
So what sports do you do?
It's better than rugby.
Like,
Everything.
well, you wrestle with men on the floor.
Okay, well, shut up. That's true. But there's a bit more context behind that because that's not gay.
Because you want to kill them.
Yeah, in rugby it's like, oh, they just want to like stroke each other's legs.
I don't think that's the thing.
But that's what I think, to be honest. You know, and then you got like the whole rugby banter, which,
Oh mate, you want to join a team? Suck my cock.
yeah, it's like the private school banter. And then it's like, you know, they all get changed in the change rooms and it's all a bit steamy, to be
You
honest.
do that in football, at least I did.
What?
Did you not get changed naked football?
I never got changed naked in front of my pals.
Really?
Not in football.
I used to all the time.
Huh?
I used to all the time. Maybe this is why you won't ever be a rugby lad, Michael.
Alright, whatever. Just my show and you're trying to mug me off, to be honest. I'm not really having it. You know, you come on thinking you're like all big and that, you know, lanky and that, and you come to my show and you're digging that.
Michael, just because you can bench press 8 kgs.
Okay. I appreciate that, but can you stop bigging me up when I'm trying to roast you?
Do you want me to roast it or big you?
Huh?
Well, that sounds so weird when I say that. I don't know, man. It's a tricky one, this whole life.
I think I've accidentally drawn you. Nah, I'm fucking.
That looks kind of bougie. That looks kind of like the first like trace of civilization.
Yeah, that's kind of real, to be honest.
That's the point of Australia, isn't it?
It's like something you'd see on a necklace in Camden.
Yeah.
I actually really dislike Camden.
I've never been there.
You never been to Camden?
No.
How would you compare London to Devon?
There's more to do in London. It's actually kind of nice. In Devon, it's just a bit like boring.
What do you mean? Most people move to Devon from London though.
When they're 80,
Yeah, because it's like relaxing. Like you
Yeah,
just
it's
get to
relaxing,
chill on the
but, like,
beach, all that stuff.
when you go there for 2 years, like 2 weeks, it's great. But if you've been there for 18 years, it's just mad.
It's mad.
Like mad boring.
You reckon? But you got clubs on the beach, you got a bit of nightlife, got a few bars.
Yeah, but the clubs on the beach are not the same as like the clubs in like Italy.
What's the worst thing you've seen in clubs like when you've been out?
Drugs and weapons.
Weapons?
Yeah, weapons and drugs, knife crimes, bad and talking.
When I'm at Magaluf, there was a midget, and like you got a fine for kicking a midget. There was a midget in like a few clubs, and they like literally just walk around the club, and you just have to kick them. Well, you wouldn't have to kick them, but
I
like
definitely kicked him.
no, I didn't kick it. I didn't kick it. But someone, my friend did. Well, someone we met there did,
Yeah.
and he woke up on the beach, completely mugged. Like he didn't have his phone, wallet,
Really?
nothing, and like he literally looked in his pocket. He scrunched up a little note, and it was just like 50 quid fine for kicking the midget.
He wrote it in English as well.
Yeah, they wrote it in English, of course. Everyone in Magaluf's English. It's Spain, but it's like Manchester.
It's
to
like
be honest.
Benetton, isn't it?
It actually is just like Benidorm. Like it's just like it's actually all the scummiest. There's like the dregs of the earth in England who want a night out go to Magaluf. I don't know why I went there.
Yeah, why did you go there?
It's a horrible place, to be honest.
How old were you when you went there? 17?
I was 17, yeah.
You still got until the clubs?
Yeah. I don't know. They just let people in over there. They're just more easy going.
To be fair, I got ID'd once when I was over there.
Spanish are just chilled out there over there. Do you know what I mean? They're all relaxed, chilling on the beach. I'd be relaxed if I was just having a tan and eating like paella.
Me and Henry saw one fight over there.
What, between Spanish lads?
2 Spanish lads, and it's honestly the wettest thing I've ever seen in my life. It's not like in England where they actually like just try and kill you. In Spain, like the guy went up to me and was like, and he went, slapped him, and the guy was like, and slapped him back, and then they got like separated because they like fell over on each other.
I don't know why he went for the slap. Who separated it?
2 bouncers.
Bouncers separated that.
Mm-hmm.
Why would they separate
I
that?
don't know.
I always think that with school fights, like, can you not separate it, please?
Do you really care or something?
Yeah, just like, do you see anyone separating the UFC? No. Don't separate school fights then.
Yeah, true.
Like, if someone's hit the deck, I get it.
Yeah.
Like, if they're like still standing, you may as well just watch it out.
Go on.
I think you may as well. Like, it's a bit silly getting involved. Like, I know they like, you want to be a teacher, so you're gonna have to deal with this when you're older.
Yeah.
Like school fights. How do you think you'll deal with it?
I just pretend to be blind and be like, put a 5 on this, skis are winning.
You put a fire on the kids.
Yeah, like, go, Greg.
Have you heard what the exam invigilators do?
What's that?
So you play this game, it's called Exam Invigilator Kid Game.
Yeah.
And they like, so they'll say to each other like, oh, who do you think's gonna fail this exam? And they'll stand next to the one.
Really?
Yeah, and they'll be like, oh, who do you think like smells the worst? And they'll walk to the
Did they
student.
actually?
Yeah, I swear down.
How do you know that?
I heard an inside source.
Who's that?
Well, it wouldn't be an inside source if I revealed it, would I?
Maybe.
But it's actually true, they actually do that.
Do.
They do. Like, they actually do. Honestly, it's horrible. Well, I don't know, I think it's kind of funny. I'll do the same thing.
I kind of want to do that now.
Yeah, it's a pretty fun game. But, like, it doesn't really work, you know.
Just destroying your kids.
It's kind of just like people watching, but they just stood still, not doing anything. Like, I reckon that's such a boring job. You're going to have to think of some sort of games.
You get paid for that.
The more boring the job, the more games you think of. Like, just simple as that.
Yeah. Like drawing in front of a camera.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't know, I feel like the God Pod was a bit extreme. Like, I think the fact that God Pod had no camera made it like so much more like, oh, say what you want, no one will even hear this.
Now we're like, the camera's on us. Our career's on the line. Will you accept us? Probably not.
No, I reckon this is me first of many. Obviously, like,
We have more exciting.
we get no views anyway, so it's really hard to tell if like anyone likes a video or not, to be honest.
Yeah, so you can't really like judge.
Yeah, exactly. So you're just gonna have to like, I'll probably keep going with this thing, you know, see like what sort of, maybe like what we'll do is like after 5-6 episodes, you know, do like a little, am I actually pitching the episode? Like, I'm actually thinking of ideas about the episode while making it. I feel like that's really unprofessional.
What are we gonna do?
I've never seen like Love Island be like, oh, we should add this to our show, mid-show.
It's because we're better than Love Island.
Would you go on Love Island?
If I was fit, yeah.
Babes, you could go on Love Island. Would you go on Love Island though? Could
Yeah,
you, like,
yeah,
if they said like come on Love Island, you would?
Yeah.
Really?
Bro, you're set for life, you know.
Are you though?
Yeah, you are.
Really? What? Selling teeth whitening brands?
Yeah.
Do you not think that's like a bit of a dead way of life? Like,
You get paid loads.
yeah, but like everyone's like searching up your relationship 24/7. Everyone knows your business.
Yeah, I think that's kind of cool.
You think it's cool?
We're in a band, Mike. I don't know if you've heard of it.
Yeah, but I'm saying like everyone knows like who you're fucking every single moment. They're taking pictures of you.
So it's just like being in secondary school.
I don't know, maybe. No, I guess so. But like everyone knows. Like, and if you've cheated on someone, yeah, or if like you like did something bad, or like you were just like, oh, you like went on a date and you didn't turn up, then the whole world will know, and they'll be like, you get like spamming in comments like, oh,
you
you're
need
a
to
dickhead.
die. You need to die.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. Like, you don't. Do you actually want that?
Yeah, I probably do.
Really?
I have a tendency to not.
So many people though, like actually just hate on them and they get so upset about it.
Yeah, I think you got to know what you're getting yourself into.
Yeah, but it's like that thing. Like, how can you possibly prepare for that? Like, there's no way you can practice being famous. You know. Like, there's actually no way you can practice that.
I reckon it'd be kind of overwhelming, I guess.
What's that?
It'd be kind of overwhelming.
Yeah, because you have to think they go in there, and it's not even like a gradual famous. So you see with YouTubers and actors, their career progresses and they get gradually famous. These guys go on Love Island one time and like
they're forever like.
Well, they go from like literally like a few thousand followers to like 2 million. Like that's such a big jump for like one little thing. But they all go on it to be famous anyway.
There's no doubt about that.
Yeah. I think if it was like more of a social experiment and they didn't have like IGs and like all that sort of thing, then maybe like...
This is why Big Brother worked 10 years ago, man.
What do you mean?
Like nobody knew like who they were, what they did, and like after it they were just like, maybe you'd see them in a tabloid, but they wouldn't be like famous. Like Love Island now with social media is just like I know like all the girls like...
But I like that Big Brother went down the other way as well, and I was just like, let's just do celebrity Big Brother.
Yeah.
Because then it's like they know what it is. Like
you could do Celebrity Love Island, to be fair.
Yeah, well they actually did do that already.
Really?
Yeah, they done it ages ago, but it failed a bit. Yeah, I remember seeing it. Well, I didn't watch it. I just heard it like obviously didn't hit numbers. You know, obviously when they start getting normal people in, people love it. Have you seen all the American ones?
Yeah, I watched American Love Island actually. I watched the whole series. I really didn't like it.
Fair enough.
I just think like...
Yeah, but it's reality TV show, do you know what I mean? Like, you get what you get given, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you can't really complain.
Alright, how's your drawing going? I'm almost done, to be honest.
I got like one more story, I think.
One more story. I'm almost done, actually. Like, I'm pretty much finished. You have to think of a name as well for it.
I've already got a name for it.
Alright, fair enough. You been to Tate Modern?
Pardon?
Have you been to Tate Modern?
The museum?
The art gallery.
No, it's in London, isn't it?
Yeah, mate.
No, I've not been.
They have like all sorts. Like they have an artist who like left a urinal and like now it's art.
Do you not think some of this art is just absolute bullshit? It's only because he's called like Azkaban, where it's got like a cool name or something. If it's Declan from Torquay, who went, you know what, I'm gonna have a piss, smear it with shit, and put like food pastels on it, you're like, it's disgusting. But no, it's like this greasy Spanish man does it, it's calm.
Yeah, but like the whole point of it is like, obviously like they have like, they're famous, innit? And they're good artists and they decide to just put in a toilet. It's like, you know, it's kind of a point, isn't it? You don't rate it? You don't rate it?
I don't know, man.
You'd rate what you've just made over it?
I think so. Mine's pretty good. I know you're like egging on the fact it has to be abstract, but like mine is kind of abstract in my own way.
How do you mean?
Just like, obviously, everyone's got their own art style.
Well, you're doing English, like, you know, I guess that's kind of creative.
It is, I'm studying an art. I'm getting a Bachelor of Arts.
Yeah, I guess English is pretty creative. Would you write a book?
I don't think I'm good enough to write a book, to be honest with you.
Really?
I probably could, but it'd be like, I don't know what it would be about.
Would you write a novel?
Yeah, I think so.
You want to write like a factual?
Nah, for me I'm not smart enough. You need to be like a doctor for that.
Yeah, but like...
I like fiction and creativity.
Yeah, but when you see people just like, even conspiracy theories, like people just get down these rabbit holes and they could write about it forever. Do you never think that with a topic you could do that? Or you're going to be a journalist and write people about this on the Sun and start talking about people and celebrities?
No, I'm not a huge fan of that, to be honest with you.
Yeah, but no one, I'm sure no one actually is, but they just all end up doing it.
Because of money.
Yeah. I think mine's actually going. I'm done. I'm actually done now. Are you finished?
I will in like 20 seconds. I don't really know where this is right. Yeah. So mine's called on the Rainbow Bridge. Basically, there's a Rainbow Bridge, and this is Baxter.
It's fucking retarded, man.
That's Baxter the Flying Dragon. He's Irish. That's Graham, and this is Reveal.
The fuck is the story? They just follow the rainbow.
No, he's the pioneer of the Rainbow Bridge, and he's the owner of the Rainbow Bridge.
Bro, can you hurry up with explaining it? Because I'm getting fucking bored, to be honest.
He's the pioneer. He's the
Fucking shit. What is this Dexter shit?
Followed the bridge. That's what Dexter said to Reveal and Graham. But Reveal's a bad boy. Graham's like, come here, my love. That's Graham. And Reveal's like, on the Rainbow Bridge. And then he tries, this is Graham. He follows Reveal into the Dark Bridge, not the Rainbow Bridge. And Dexter's like, not the Rainbow Bridge. And he kills him and inflates him. But it's kind of like inspired by
Bridge on the River Kwai.
No, Adam and Eve. When Eve obviously is a bit of a silly one and convinces Adam to eat the apple. Louvel, the dragon, this one, convinces Graham to go on the Dark Bridge, not the Rainbow Bridge, and they perish in a holy eternal flame.
Mine is called The Disciple, and this is what I actually think the disciples look like. I think disciples aren't people, I think they're entities.
How much acid are you taking?